What's going on, everybody? There we go. I've got to get to work in just a few minutes. Got to get to the shop for a really cool tattoo. Super quick, though. What do you call this? I mean, I've heard all sorts of names, but only one of them is really correct. Go on, up here. Door. Up there. Good boy. I've heard people call it all sorts of different things, like a tattoo gun or a tat cat. Pew pew. Especially if you're going to someone for a tattoo and they, like, unironically call it something other than a tattoo machine, which is what it is. That's kind of a red flag. I mean, it's not 100% guaranteed that that artist is great, but any trained, reputable tattoo artist is going to call it by its correct name. It's a tattoo machine. And you might be asking yourself, I've only heard it called a tattoo gun by my friends and family and randos on the internet that have spent time in the penitentiary. Why would it be called a tattoo machine? Well, it's called a tattoo machine because that's the name listed on the patent. An American tattoo artist named Sam O'Reilly patented the first electric tattoo machine in, I want to say, 1891. And it's kind of a repurposed use of a Thomas Edison invention. And that's the rotary tattoo machine. Yes, rotaries are that old. And as a matter of fact, a European tattoo artist named Thomas Riley patented his tattoo machine, which was like a single coil machine, sort of, kind of like a predecessor to this, sort of, almost. He actually patented his only 20 days after the Sam O'Reilly patent, and it was just kind of a retrofitted doorbell, which is pretty much what a modern tattoo machine is. It's just a really well-tuned doorbell. So if you hear someone that you think is a professional call a tattoo machine a tattoo gun, and they're not doing it as a joke, probably a red flag. Oh yeah, and our annual trunk or treat with the Louisville Oddfellows Lodge, where we set up at Lodge and hand out candy to kids, mostly from the downtown Louisville area and Louisville Scholar House, which, if you don't know about them, definitely look them up. Really solid people to work with. We got a bunch of kids, handed out a ton of candy, great costumes, it was rad. And one last thing. If you're in the Louisville, Kentucky area on the 29th of October, I'll have a piece at Aurora Gallery. Oh boy, am I late getting this video out. Yeah, that show has already happened, came and went. Check out the space, though. Definitely go see the space. The gallery is awesome. But yeah, super late. Back to the thing. The space is super awesome. It's a great place. It is their first show, their opening show, and it should be a great turnout. There are tons of great pieces from amazing artists around here. And honestly, just go sign up for my mailing list on my website. I give out like discount codes, and you'll find out a bunch of stuff like that when I'm setting up to vend at different events, or if I've got like pieces in art shows or whatever. I usually post it all on there pretty regularly. And you know, as a tattoo artist, I feel like I came along with social media stuff in a weird time. Tattooers for a long time advocated just totally staying away from social media. Like, oh, everything's supposed to be word of mouth. You don't need to do any advertising. But that's not the way things work anymore. I started really heavily promoting on social media and doing the YouTube thing and podcast and been live streaming tattoos on Twitch. But I feel like I came along at a time doing that stuff where it was like, what is this tattoo artist doing with all this? Why is he streaming on Twitch? So I didn't really get a whole lot of interaction. But now I see that every other tattoo artist ever is starting to do those things. And now I feel like I'm just getting lost in the sea of all of the tattoo artists in my sort of demographic doing those things. So if you don't mind, like, share with your friends, follow me on here. I definitely appreciate it. And go to the website, check out my link page, see what all I'm doing. I feel like I'm everywhere. It would really help me out. I'd really appreciate it. But until next time, bye-bye, y'all.
Let me understand.